What is good, Knicks fans? Coming at you with another video. Bear with me, my fault. It was like I'm done for my last video, post game video. Did not have any sound, so technically this will be my first post game show video. So let me just touch up on last game real quick. Last game against the Pistons. Let me go to the box score. RJ, where's RJ? Where's RJ? He had 21 points in 23 minutes. He was awesome, efficient from the field, 8 for 14 and 3 for 5 from the 3-point line. Jalen Brunson was super efficient with 16 points, 7 for 9 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3-point line. And what's his name? Julius Randle. Where is Julius? I'm bugging out. I do not see Julius. This is my fault, guys. Let me tell you, this is my fault. Yo, I deadass do not see Julius. I am bugging the fuck out. Is he even here? He's not here. Oh, right here. Oh my god, go guys. I'm a fucking dipshit. Anyways, in 18 minutes, he had 15 points, 6 for 10 from the field, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. Awesome. They were all efficient last game. All of them had a super impact, and all of them were exactly what we needed. Like if they played the whole game, they would have had 20 each. I would believe. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need them to do. Look at, and it's also this game also, because if they played the rest of the game, even with being inefficient, 6 for 15 from the field for RJ. 4 from 11 from the field for Julius, and with Brunson, 4 for 12 from the field for Brunson. They were all inefficient, but they all got 18, 15, and 17 respectively. And if they would have finished the game, they would have each had 20 points again. This is what I'm talking about. These three are going to be the big three for us. They're going to be super important to what we do, and they can evenly divide up their points, each of them getting 20 points, one of them scoring the most, obviously be leading the score. This is, we're gonna have one hell of a year if they're gonna keep scoring like this. They were so inefficient tonight, but yet they found ways to be efficient in what they do. What's his name? Jalen Brunson was relentless at the rim, and he got 9 for 9 from the free throw line. Julius was relentless also. He got 6 for 7 from the free throw line, and found other ways to get his buckets. RJ was the most efficient technically, and hit the most 3-pointers for 4 from 7. That's what helped him get to 18 points. But yeah, he was just all over the place doing his thing. My guys, what I'm saying is that. And then you got my fault. I need to bring up Obi, because last game he didn't do much. He only had 8 points. He had 4 for 9. He was good. He had 0 for 4 from 3-point line. And look what he did tonight. 4 from 7 from 3-point line. 24 points. 10 for 14 from the field. This dude was a maniac. He leaked out like 4 times within 8 minutes, and got easy baskets. And he had 2 threes in a row at one point. In the third, fourth, I think it was fourth, and he had a block at the 3-point line, leaked out for a fucking in between the legs dunk, while McConnell was trying to chase him down. It was an amazing sequence. He had an amazing game. He was spectacular. He had 20 minutes. He had 24 points in 20 minutes. If he could play like this and get that 20, because they say they want to increase his minutes, right? If he could get anything close to what he did tonight within 20 minutes, my God, his minutes are going to have to keep rising up, like 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This dude is making a case for himself. Quickly, too. He didn't have the most efficient night from the field, but he was great from 3-point line, 3 for 6. But overall, his point guard play was awesome tonight. Yes, there were certain times where he was stagnant. He would just dribbling the ball a lot, going side to side instead of going north to south, going to the rim. Yes, He did that a few times tonight, but he didn't do it. He didn't overdo it to the point where it hurt us. I think he just did it a couple times trying to make a play, when he should just move the ball around, do what Rose and Jalen Brunson do. When they don't have it, they move the ball. They say, "All right, go ahead, you do something." And then if nobody can do something, they run back to the ball. Do something else, bro. I think he's gonna learn that as the season goes on, especially watching those two work. I think he's gonna get way better this season, playmaking wise, and move at the point of attack and everything. He's gonna be able to do better. So those are my thoughts on all those guys. Those guys were amazing tonight. Uh, quick, not quickly. Mitchell Robinson was awesome. Obviously, he had 9 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. He is, and I think Tom Thibodeau said it. He is the best offensive rebounding big man in the game. And you got Steven Adams and niggas like that out there, but Mitchell Robinson is just spectacular at that. And he got four from five from the field, 80%, 10 points. Awesome. What I was the biggest disappointment this game was Cam Reddish. 1 from 7 from the field, and one was a chaotic layup. Yes, he got it, and yes, he can do things like that. But you don't want to rely on shots like that when you can just be more efficient, at least close to as efficient as possible. And you had 2 points only within 21 minutes. It doesn't compute over what's supposed to be happening. You're just not there, bro. Although he didn't stop us from being a productive team. It's just that we needed you to be more than what you were today, and you had the chance to show us. You can chalk it up to him just coming off an injury and stuff like that, but I just think he had a chance to show a little bit more, especially being in the starting lineup with R.J. Barrett. I think he should have done more. And this goes to show that this guard spot, needs to be a catch and shoot player there, more than a player like Cam that needs the ball in his hands a little bit more. Because you're not gonna be able to be a catch and shoot player. Cam will never be just a regular catch and shoot player. So Fournier or Quentin Grimes has to be in that spot more than anything. So that goes to show you. Hartenstein, he was decent today. He could have done better, but he was fine for what he had to do. He's gonna get better. He's gonna know not to do stupid things. So whatever. Jericho Sims' first appearance today, awesome, and I love to see him out there. I want to see more of him going forward. And only other person, Miles McBride was awesome with his defense, obviously. But only other person I wanted to talk about was Mikhailo. Svi Mikhailo. I think if any one of our 3-point guys go down, it can be what's his name, Fournier or Grimes throughout the season. Yes, Cam is gonna get that call up, but I think if we need a catch and shoot guy to be inserted into the lineup, Svi is gonna be important for us going forward, and I think it was smart for them to sign him. So I think that's important. Other than that, I think overall we played an awesome game offensively and defensively, and I got this brought up to me today by my brother when I told him we shouldn't go crazy off of what's it called, preseason games and wins over preseason games, especially us demolishing teams like this. But first of all, we're supposed to be demolishing teams like this trash, or this week. If we want to be a great and strong team, we have to demolish teams like this. So that's one point I want to bring up. And then another one is that, and one point he brought up to me, it was like, yes, you don't. And I said to him, let's not overreact to one preseason game or one preseason win, but having this other win here proves what he said. He said, didn't the year we went to the playoffs, didn't you tell me how much they looked great in the regular season, in the preseason, how much they were doing their thing in the preseason and beating preseason teams and showing what they can be about if the regular season comes around. And when the regular season came around, they started to do all those things, and then plus more and everything. The defense was super sound, and yes, they got the mid-season trade with Rose. I brought up to them that got them better offensively. They were still really good offensively before that. It's just that Rose kicked it up to another gear for them to the point where they were really good offensively. But overall, it went from preseason to regular season how they played, right? I was like, yes, you're right. They were actually really good in the preseason, and it transferred over to the regular season. Yes, they were above five, just like at 500, or just one game above 500 when they got Rose. But they were really good, still overall. And this season, this preseason, they're demolishing these teams. Where that season, in that preseason, they would just win by like 10 points, if anything, 8 or 10 points, and look good, but just win by that much only. Whereas this team is just demolishing these two teams and gonna possibly demolish again the next two teams. Indiana's the next team again, but the next two games they're gonna demolish them again, most likely. Yes, Tom Thibodeau take these games seriously, and that's what that's what leaks over into the regular season. I forgot what I'm trying to say, but playing these games, it leaks over to the regular season. Their defensive intensity, their offensive execution, their eagerness to work and get better, over. That one season, it transitioned over to the regular season, and it worked. Why can't we think can't happen again? Especially with the point of attack being a constant threat and a steady hand for us, which is Jalen Brunson. Having a better point guard in that guy, and having a defense that's gonna bring it every night, and have a leader in Brunson that's gonna help us keep us level-headed. And having Rose back, and hopefully back healthy. Don't give him that many minutes. Yes, just get him through to the playoffs. That's all we need to do, because Quickly can now play point better. Obi can score better. You got Cam that can score, so you needs to play that minutes. You got Grimes that's gonna be better. You got Fournier that got better chemistry with this team. Julius Randle that trusts Jalen Brunson with the ball, and now trusts RJ with the ball. Got Mitchell that can possibly stay healthy from now on, and you got a backup that can fucking search the floor. You got everything you need. So balanced of a team. And you even got McBride to throw in for defensive purposes. That Jalen Brunson and Rose can't do sometimes. You got all these guys doing what they need. You got such a balanced team. Way better than that season. You got them violating teams way better than that season. You got a point guard way better than that season. You got a Julius Randle that fits better with this team overall as a team player than that season. You got a bunch of things happening this season. They can be such an underrated team that it's not even funny. Last two games, you really violated these teams. It's just, yes, I don't want to get too high, but I can't help but to get too high, because look at the evidence showing, like, yo, bro, we can do this. We can really violate these teams. We can really surprise the top teams and just give it to them defensively, and just go on runs offensively, and just like, we are a deep team, bro. We are deep. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 deep. I would say 12 deep. Let me say McBride, because Jericho Sims. Yeah, I would say Jericho Sims too, because he could be a really good backup big. But yeah, he's the third string, and then Miles McBride, he could be a good third string point guard, but he's a fourth string. It's like you got You got a bunch of guys, bro. You got a bunch of guys. This team is gonna. And then you got Mikhailu that can just be a sharpshooter and a half, just like a four. You just got everything everywhere, bro. You just got everything everywhere. As long as you're eager to and you got the drive to want to win, you can do it. You can be a top 8, top 7, top 6 team in the East. Definitely, I believe that wholeheartedly. This team can do this. Can make it to the playoffs and make some noise. That is my prediction, and I'm gonna give them a 47-48 win season. That's my prediction. Talk to me. I'll check y'all later.